Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's the morning, so I'm hydrating a lot. But I have gotten this video requested multiple times. Finally gonna do it because you guys ask for this quite often and I just haven't done one in a while. I've done, I think like 3 or 4 get ready with me's here on my channel, but I'm gonna be showing you my everyday makeup routine slash like how I get ready. My hair is pretty much already done because I used a really small curler yesterday just for fun, like that my mother-in-law had, and it was like smaller than my finger, thinner than my finger, and slept on it, and this is what it looks like. So I think it looks pretty decent, and I'm just gonna leave it like this. But yeah, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and join the Happy Soul Tribe, and we'll get right into it. So before I ever put anything on my face, I use my jade roller. I got this one from, I think TJ Maxx. It was like $5. It's probably not real jade, for being honest. But I honestly just use it for getting my face to be depuffed in the morning. It serves a lot of really good purposes, like helping your blood flow and circulation in your face, helping reduce puffiness in the morning and just get your lymphatic system going. So I roll away from my face. I like to roll a lot on my lymph nodes. I keep my jade roller in the freezer so that it's nice and cold. I don't know, I guess we'll see when I'm 40 if this is actually worth it. I probably don't do it the way that I'm supposed to, but hey. I've never really done anything for my under eyes, but the skincare company that I work with released an eye cream a couple months back, and I have been using it and I do enjoy it. So I'm going to be using the Frey Brighten Me under eye cream, and I just put it on my ring finger, just like a tiny amount, and I dab it. And you're supposed to be super gentle underneath your eyes. Sometimes I honestly just rub it in, but the directions say to pat it in, so I guess we'll follow the directions. This video is not sponsored by Frey, but I do have a discount code, and I always have that linked in the description box for you guys if you are ever interested in trying Frey. So I'm just gonna put the eye cream on. I just feel like with my skin, you guys will notice my makeup routine, I'm pretty, I feel like I have a pretty good technique to where it looks like I'm wearing makeup, but also doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. I try to be really gentle with my skin because I wore foundation for a long time, like since high school, and the last 2, maybe 3 years, I switched to tinted moisturizer, and it has made a drastic difference in my skin. I like to prep my skin as much as possible. Then always wear sunscreen. So I use the Frey Protect Me moisturizer. This is literally my favorite, and you cannot forget to put it on your neck. Although I kind of feel like it's pointless to wear sunscreen for me because I live in quite possibly the least sunny part of the United States. And then I mist my face with this Glow Facial Mist. It has vitamin C and magnesium from Valjean Labs. I got it at TJ Maxx. I honestly don't know why I do that or what purpose it serves, but it makes me feel good before I put my makeup on, so I do that. And then one more step before we apply any makeup, I always have Aquaphor on my lips. I don't know if Aquaphor is even really made to be a lip product, but I have tried every chapstick and they all eventually make my lips chap. I feel like I need them, like I have to apply them more, and Aquaphor just makes me look plump and juicy, and it's clean. I don't know, it's simple and it helps my lips not get chapped. That's what I do before applying any makeup. And yeah, oh, also I posted it on my Instagram story, but I started applying castor oil to my eyelashes and my eyebrows before bed. I actually just got a kit on Amazon, and it came with the little tubes for eyeliner and mascara, like for your eyelashes, and I do think that it's been helping. So I mean, I'll let you know if I see noticeable lash growth. I did take before pictures, so maybe after like 2 months or so I can show you guys if I've had any progress. I've only been doing it for about 2 weeks. Let's get into it. As I said, I use tinted moisturizer slash tinted sunscreen instead of foundation. I just feel like it gives you more of a seamless look, like you don't look cakey and you don't look like you have a lot on. If foundation is your thing and you love it, do your thing. I understand that some people want more coverage, but I have had no problem with this. So this is my current favorite. I use the CoverGirl CG Smoothers BB Cream in medium to dark. I've used this for 2 years. Occasionally I will use this Maybelline Dream BB Fresh in the shade 120. I do sometimes feel like I have issues with this because it has pomegranate in it, and anytime I've bought skincare or anything that has pomegranate extract, it brings out a lot of redness in my skin and irritates me, so I rarely use this one. But this is another good one if you're not allergic to pomegranate. I literally apply it with my hands. You can make sure your hands are clean, you can wash them, and I do like a pea-sized amount, and I just go for it. I apply it like moisturizer. I bring it under my chin. I do buy this in a shade like darker than my skin tone because once I apply it, it goes on very sheer, so it just stabbed my eye. So it honestly just gives you like, kind of makes you look like you got a little bit of a tan, whereas with foundation, you almost can't buy a shade darker than your skin because it'll stand out like a sore thumb, but this kind of blends really sheer, so it's just enough to give you some color. And sometimes this will be all that I put on for the day. This tinted moisturizer also has sunscreen in it, so I'm just really protecting myself. So hopefully that means I'm gonna look like Jennifer Lopez when I'm 50. And then I wash my hands because they're orange. Next up, we're gonna do concealer. I use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I just buy like the lightest shade. I think my concealer is honestly too light for my skin, but I don't care. I don't use that much of it. I just do a couple dabs under my eyes and in like my T-zone. I do feel like I have like, they're not necessarily blackheads, but my nose is just a little bit of a trouble area for me, so I do like to put concealer there. And I always have chin breakouts when I'm on my time of the month. It looks like artsy face paint. And then I just use this e.l.f. brush. I don't even know what kind of brush it is. I used to use beauty blenders, and I honestly feel like I broke out more when I used a beauty blender than I do now with a brush and my hands. So I use my brush to blend out liquid stuff, and I clean my brushes like once every 2 weeks. I'm sure that that is not enough, I'm sure. But honestly, I've had like no problems with it so far. And I don't use a ton of product on them, so I don't feel like they need cleaned that often. And that's all that matters. You find what works for you, and you just do it, girlfriend. And there we go. So next up, I put on my bronzer. I don't really bake or set anything, any of my liquid products on my face. Sometimes in the summer I will because I sweat so much, but right now it's the winter and I'm so dry that any sort of dewiness that I can get, I will take it, even if it means I will have creased under eyes. So to blend, I use an e.l.f. contour brush. I use Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. These smell so good. I don't know if anyone remembers having the Jamaican Barbie doll. Like when they came out with the beachy Jamaican girls, I like collected them, and their hair smelled like this, and it just, so sentimental. But I put dabs on, and then I bronze my forehead, like up by my hairline. I don't remember where I saw this tip, but ever since I've learned it, I feel like it does make my face look, like my forehead look a little bit smaller, but also just like you have a natural tan, even if the rest of your face isn't necessarily tan. But this is where the sun would naturally hit you and give you like a nice little tan. Drag towards my ear and then do like circular motions. And then you gotta contour right here. I would make a double chin joke, but like legit guys, I am insecure about my double chin. I know you're gonna be like, I can't even see it, but like, she's there, and I've just learned to kind of embrace that she's there, and it's a weird quirk about me, you know? And then I take this smaller, I think this is actually a highlighting brush, and I use it for both bronzer and highlight, and I kind of fan it out to make it a point. Just put like the smallest amount on there, and I use it to contour my nose just a little bit. But I kind of just, I don't know, add some bronzer there. I don't do much to my brows, so as you can tell, my brows are a little bit grown out right now, and I'm trying to keep them that way. So by the time summer rolls around, I don't wear a ton of makeup in the summer, and I don't really like to have to think about doing my brows, so I want them to be as grown out as possible. So I don't do much. Small eyeshadow brush, and I just kind of put some brown mixed with like black eyeshadow in my brows to kind of sharpen them. I used to be really into that like crisp brow look. I don't care for that much on my face anymore. I actually think it makes me look older, like not in a good way. And so I've just been like loving fluffy, loose, powdery brows because I feel like it just, I don't know, it's more flattering for my particular face. But I know a lot of people have to spend a lot of time on their brows, and personally for me that takes the least amount of time because I don't know what I'm doing and I also don't care. I also am kind of blessed to have hair on my eyebrows. I know a lot of people never recovered from plucking them to death in high school. I will try to find a picture. Guys, I plucked mine so far apart in high school that they were like this far apart, and I plucked the end off. So I had like a tiny amount of eyebrow, and when you do that, it ages you a lot. It makes you look a lot older than you actually are. It's just not flattering on your face, and I wish someone would have told me that. Mom, I wish you would have told me that. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit closer. Hey girl. Okay, so that's what I do with my brows, but basically what I was saying is I wish more people knew how important it is to not abuse your brows because they're not the most friendly, like as far as growing back. Sometimes they never grow back, so I'm really just trying to let mine be their full bushy moment, and when I'm older I can pluck them if I hate them. I can just embrace full bushy brows now. Next up, I do more on my face. I don't have like a particular blush. I need to get more, so I'm just using like from this really old Tarte Christmas edition palette. That's the blush called Island Hopping and Slaycation, and I kind of tap a little bit on both. I've been loving blush recently, especially, wow, I can't talk, especially in the winter. I feel like it livens up my face a lot, so I kind of blow off the brush and just tap it. I also add some to my nose. I think that that always looks kind of natural and sweet. I've been using this Wet n Wild palette for quite some time, and it's the Mega Glow palette, and I use kind of a mixture of these 3 shades. I don't use this white one. I just use that to highlight the inner corner of my eye sometimes. So I mix them, and instead of like brushing, I kind of pat it into my cheek to keep it all in one sort of area. And I apply it to the tip of my nose. I used to be really scared to do that, and I love it now. I don't even care if I look like full-blown Rudolph. I love a little sparkly tip of your nose, and also the bridge of my nose, and then I add it to the tip of my lips and the bottom of my lips. And to kind of seal that all, I use that same, I don't really use setting spray, I just use this glow serum. If you can't tell, I'm all about like glowy makeup. I love glowy natural makeup. I love when my face is shiny. I used to hate it, and now I'm like, I don't even care. If people ask me about my highlighter, I know it's a good day. Going to do, probably the most annoying part for me is applying my mascara. This is why I wish I had super long, natural, like thick, dark lashes. But I use a combination of like any mascara. I'm that girl that like every time I run out of mascara, I try a different kind. But 2 that I have always loved and probably always will is L'Oreal Voluminous. It's Voluminous Curved Brush. And then another L'Oreal, the Voluminous Lash Paradise. Everyone knows and loves this one. It's not actually my favorite. The brush is really hard to apply with, but I do use it. And then right now I'm using Maybelline Falsies, just because it's what I picked up from the store. So I use this for like my first base coat, and a big tip for mascara that I have is to kind of blink down into the brush so that you're starting at the root of your eyelash and going all the way to the tip, because it really like elongates your lashes. So that's with one coat. And then I don't do much to my bottom lashes. I feel like it tends to make my eyes look sad. Okay, so this is after one coat, and I usually let that dry and then I'll apply a second and I will curl my lashes. While that dries, I know that this is the part that is like really doesn't make sense to me, but I still do it this way, it's just habit. I apply my eyeshadow and I don't apply a lot, I apply basically my skin color. But I use this ColourPop palette, and it is the I Think I Love You palette. I kind of switch it up between this and the two other ColourPop palettes that I use, but I use this really light tan color and a Morphe blending brush. I just kind of put that in my crease. This honestly sets my moisturizer to where it's not creasing a bunch on my eye. That's pretty much the only purpose it serves, and it covers up the fact that I get mascara on my lid all the time. But if I were you and you're trying to follow my makeup routine, you should put your eyeshadow on before you put your mascara on. Then I take this light little brown color and I just apply it towards my eyebrow, not necessarily in the crease of my eye. I kind of create my own crease because I know I don't have hooded eyes, but I do feel like mine tend to be a little bit that way, and I have very small eyes, so this kind of gives the illusion that my eye is bigger than it is. And I take a smaller brush and I wet it. I grab any particular shimmer shade and put it in my inner corner, drag it a little bit under my eye and up on my eyelid, and this really makes me look really alert. Just take whatever left over on the brush and highlight my brow bone just a tad. Sometimes I will highlight the middle of my eyelid, not often, but like if I'm really feeling like making my eyes pop a little bit more, I will add some shimmer just to the middle of my lid. The same tiny brush that I use to do my brows, the same brown color, and just apply it under my lash line a little bit, not too far. Now I do my second coat of mascara, and I'll just do that super quick. Okay, so there is my mascara finished. Like I said, I don't do much on the bottom lashes. And honestly, this is like what I would call my finished makeup look. Sometimes I will apply a lip color, and I'll go grab those just to show you guys what I would add. When and if I wear a lip product, I pretty much always wear this L'Oreal lip gloss or lip, and it's kind of a glossy lipstick. It's the L'Oreal Paris Color Rich Shine in the shade 910 Shining Peach. And some of you have asked me about this already, and when you went out and bought it, you told me yourself that it's the holy grail perfect pink nude on anyone. Like, it just looks so good, and it makes your lips look so incredibly glossy and rich without feeling sticky. Like, you can't even tell it's there. It's almost like chapstick, but look how pretty that is. Like, I just think that that works perfect with every makeup look. I love it. I always have this in my purse. It has like a little bit of a peachy scent to it as well. But if I don't wear that and I want something more bold, I will wear this Stila lip. It is the Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the shade Angela. I will probably keep buying these till the day that I die. I love them so much. This color is perfect on me. It's almost the exact same color of this, but I'm not super confident in lip stuff, but this one makes me feel so good about myself. And then I just spray my face, spray some dry shampoo into my hair, and get ready for the day and get dressed and add some perfume. Part of looking good is smelling good, especially to me. I was really excited to share with you guys today. I partnered up with Luxury Scent Box to show you guys how cool their company is, and they were kind enough to send me 3 little vials of their perfume. And I know some of you have heard of them. but they send you luxury perfume samples in a really good size, and they come in these little vials and you just twist them to pop up your perfume. It's really awesome because the vials are removable, so when you get your next shipment, you just place it in here. If you haven't heard of Luxury Scent Box, they are a perfume subscription company, and basically they make it an affordable and convenient way to try new perfumes and use luxury perfume without as high of a cost and without wasting so much product, because you could get a small sample, you love it, awesome. If you don't love it, it's just a small sample and you didn't waste your money on a full bottle. It's just so nice having the option to choose between 3 luxury perfumes that I would never buy at full cost, but it's nice to be able to have such a great sample size of them. Like, I get a lot of uses out of these. So if you guys want to sign up, it's usually starting at $15 a month, but with my promo code, you guys can get it for $9.75 for your first month, your first order. If you guys find a scent and they send you a sample that you love, you always have the option to buy the full bottle at a discounted price through Luxury Scent Box, which is really cool. And it's just nice to shop perfumes online, because typically perfumes are something you'd have to be in person to shop, and it can be kind of overwhelming. Like I said, with my code, you can receive 35% off your first order using the code Celest Rayanne. Thank you so much, Luxury Scent Box, for sending me these perfumes. I'm in love with them, and I love the concept of the company, and I hope that you guys are excited to try it and excited about it as well. I mean, look good, smell good, feel good, kind of all goes together. I think that's gonna wrap up my get ready routine. I will do my best to have like the products, the makeup products that I mentioned, linked down below. I will also have Luxury Scent Box website linked down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps support my channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to join the Happy Soul Tribe and don't miss out on future videos with me. And last but not least, make sure you go out of your way today to love on someone and make them feel extra special, because they are. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.